Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing? Today is July 29th, and it's the second day of the Lions Portal opening. I am Jennifer Juniper, and I'm here for your call to adventure. So I'm going to help you with anything you need to help with manifestation, intention, letting things go. This is the time of the year to do it, so I decided for once I am finally going to do it. If you like all this kind of content, please subscribe and like below. It really makes a difference for this small women-owned business. And you can also follow us at majestichudson.com, where we are connected to so many of you all over the world, and we want to grow our community. So please, thank you for that in advance. So let's talk about the Lions Gate day 2. So we're leading up to the actual climax, which is on August 8th. And I have decided I'm going to do different exercises every day for us to really manifest what we want and to grow as humans, to be good people, and to make the world an even more beautiful place. So I'm going to start today with this quick video. Let's talk about being in alignment in general. That's one of the favorite things that I love to do in my work, is how many different modes of healing modalities can I use to help make people like a whole person. You can't just go one route. Alignment takes many different things. I think one of these days we'll talk about sacred geometry, but today we're talking about being in alignment. And at the beginning of the Lions Gate portal opening, how are we actually using this to release what we need first so that we could get what we want second, right? I am going to start off by, as I have did, I'm going to be using Song of the Open Road by Wall Whitman to use this as a way to open a portal as well, because it literally is an open road and everything he says is incredible. So I will start with the third stanza for this particular journey. You, the air that serves me with breath to speak. You, objects that call from diffusion my meanings and give them shape. You, light that wraps me and all things in delicate, equitable showers. You, paths worn in the irregular hollow along roadsides. I believe you are latent with unseen existences. You are so dear to me. Yeah, we need a minute for that one, right? It's amazing. He's epic. He's epic. I looked up his astrology this morning too. So Walt Whitman was a Gemini. Did anybody know that? So that's kind of perfect too, because I just realized when I looked it up that the full moon on August 9th, coming up next week, right around the portal, around Pinnacle portal, is in Aquarius. So we've got a lot of airy energy going on right now. So we're going to work with that a little bit. What can we just let blow away in the wind? So the exercise I'm going to give you, I'm going to throw a couple things out there. You're going to have to excuse the opera of cicadas going on. Tomorrow will be a much quieter place, I'm sure. But let's talk about this for a minute. I want you to think about, how is it that you are actually in alignment? And I know what you're going to say. You're going to start off and you're going to go, yeah, most people will start off with the list of things that are going wrong. And quite frankly, I used to do that all the time. Like, that's just like, you could easily get into that cycle, right? I think the cycle at some point has to sort of stop, and the wheel turns again on a different axis. So how are we going to do that? Now, I think in this journey we're having together, that it's important, it's very important that you decide right now what it is you want to let go and what you want to come to terms with. We've all done that. I've done this in my life probably 500,000 dozen times, and you can too. A lot of you guys might be a lot younger than me, but you have to sort of face face the music, as they say, right? So let's get rid of the nitty-gritty early on. Lionsgate, the climax of Lionsgate is on August 8th, and we're only at July 29th. So let me use this verse that we used as a way to help this exercise move along. To be in alignment, you have to wipe the slate clean. It's like cleaning a house. That's a really great metaphor. So before we start talking about other ways you can use exercises to actually get into your space to feel content and worthy and just the effervescent, amazing person that you are, you have to clean out the dust a little bit. You take objects that call from diffusion of my meanings and give them shape. Let's start by maybe, you could journal this if you want, or just take a moment to think about this. Could be one word, could be one exercise. What is it in your life that you want to give a different shape to? I'm not going to give many examples right at the beginning. I'm really just going to want to give you a little food for thought. It's usually the first thing that comes to your mind. Something's weighing heavy on you. It's a relationship, it's a thing, it's your job, it's like all those different things that come into play. It could be your physical health, it could be, I'm gonna go, I just yesterday was out paddleboarding for the first time in this season, and I'm feeling it big time, right? So for me, I think on my journey, I really wanna take some time and be in this new 50 fabulous body and see things in a different light, and how I could work with that to my best strength of this person that I am right now. And so I don't care if you're 20, you're 40, you're 60, whatever your age is. I want you to take a minute and diffuse or ascertain what the meaning is of what it is your goal is of taking new shape of yourself. What do you have to let go? John Muir said, wash your spirit clean. We have to wash the spirit clean. That's a daily exercise, like your house. Those of you guys who are ADD out there like me, really hard to keep house, right? Like really, really hard to keep house. I could keep house up here. That's no problem. But the rest of everything kind of falls by the wayside. Unless I'm in a beautiful place where I'm relaxing, I'm on retreat, what have you. We'll talk about retreats too. I'm putting that on the list. But today is about clarity and washing your spirit clean. What do you need to let go? Because by the time August 8th rolls around, I want your house clean. This beautiful temple of yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, all this. I want that clean. And I really mean that. You could do this in a half a dozen ways. If you need help, by the way, please, comment down below or find me at majesticustom.com, because I could give you ideas. I'm really good at that, and I really want to make everybody's life a little bit better. And this is the time of year that I thrive in my own personal space, so it's the perfect time for me to help and share and guide you. So think about that. That's really the exercise for today. Washing your spirit clean. What am I getting rid of that no longer serves me? But think of it simply, like putting something in a closet, but then moving shop. So it's there, it's in the closet, and you just completely moved into a different direction, into the light, into illumination. Literally, I believe you are latent with unseen existences. You are so dear to me. Say that to yourself. You are so dear to me. You are dear to yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're happy, you're content. You're leaving the trash at the door. As we come up, I think the other metaphor that you could really kind of work with is we are literally the sturgeon, right? We're coming up to the sturgeon moon, and that beautiful creature that is moving from the river to the sea. All of our lives are one big beautiful river that leads to such an open and beautiful vast space. It's That's literally one of the reasons why I named my company Majestic Hudson. Not just because of, you know, I live in the Hudson Valley, but it's the history, the nature, the flow of the rivers into the sea always made me think that I can always take another journey anytime I want to. So what's your journey right now? This is what this is about, right? Call to adventure. First thing on your bucket list today. What am I leaving at the door? So that I could step out of my own illuminated door into a brand new world, reality, mind space, happiness. I'm not telling you to like change your regular routine. Nothing. No. Nah. I'm telling you to feel vibrant and electric and worthy. You are in alignment. I want you to write that down. And if you don't feel in alignment right now, we're going to get you there. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now, because I have to take the great journey home to the mothership, the majestic mothership. And I'll be talking with you guys every day, as I said, once again. So please follow, like, and subscribe. I'm Jennifer Juniper. I'm here to help you on your call to adventure, and that could be anything you want it to be. If one little granule of what I'm talking about right now resonates with you, we're going to help you make that into the most magical journey that you can ever experience. And I thank you for being here, and I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Mwah.